Alrighty folks, I said I was going to do this in the last video I made about the 1975. We're going to rank all the 1975s, the opening tracks from each album. Number 5, we got the opening track from Notes on a Conditional Form. I respect what they did here, obviously. To me, it's not really a song per se. It did feel a little forced, but I also understand that's why they did it. It's not where you would expect to hear that kind of message. It's typically something a band would talk about somewhere on the side or in a social media post or something like that. But the fact that they dedicated a track to that message on their album, Where It Will Live Forever, really made people pay attention. All that being said, it still lasts for me. Also marked the official end of Go Down Soft Sound, which I honestly was hoping they would stick with that forever. 4, we got the opening track on Being Funny in a Foreign Language. Here's the thing. This is my favorite song on that album. I just have such a soft spot for the original, the 1975. It sounds to me like a train leaving the station, the start of a new adventure. It's Matty kind of trying, as he so often does, to just wrap his arms around the state of things, around everything he can in like a 3-minute track. 3, the opening track from I Like It When You Sleep. I think this was a beautiful evolution of the opening track from the debut album. I remember listening to it with headphones when this album first came out, and it just sounded so huge with the gospel choir. And the way it builds anticipation is masterful, especially with the 5-6 second pause in between that triangle hit and when the vocals come in. I do wish the choir was a little bit quieter because they do kind of drown out Matty in the mix, but goddamn, I love this one. Number 2, the opening track from A Brief Inquiry. I love the juxtaposition in this one between being raw and intimate and insanely overproduced. Because it starts really raw with Matty sort of fiddling on the piano and singing softly to himself, and then all at once those super saturated vocals come in, sort of take over. And the piano maintains that same character throughout the track. It was very close between this song and I Like It When You Sleep, but the vocal production puts this one at number 2 for me. And finally, number 1, we got the OG. Original The 1975 off the 1975's debut album, The 1975. The production on this album and the EPs that came before it is my favorite of all time. To this day, when I listen to this track, I'm like transported to another universe. Again, here too, I love the vocal layering. That's how I'd rank those 5. I'm curious to know what you guys think.